I wanna say hello, I wanna see you smile, I wanna hold you in my arms again. I wanna do the little things we used to do before. Honey, I can't live without you anymore.
Hi, I'm Andrea Allen from Vimeo.
And I'm Philip Bloom from England.
And we're going to teach you how to, well, actually not we, me, can teach you how to shoot video with DSLRs, especially if you've never used one before, pretty much like Andrea.
Yeah, new to it. I have one.
What we're going to do first off is explain the difference between cameras, because there's a lot of the cameras out there, and what you want to get. You've got, what have you got? A Canon
7D.
7D,
Yeah.
which is a great camera. I've got some other ones here. I've got a Panasonic GH2, and this is a 5D Mark II. All these cameras are very different, and no one is right or wrong for you.
Yep, this one's small, and this one's medium sized, and that one's a little bigger. That's how they're different.
There's a lot of differences between them. First off, this is what's called a full frame camera. This means it has a huge sensor, biggest sensor you can get in a stills camera and video camera as well. This is kind of a very special thing here. This has got a smaller sensor to that. It's got a 1.6 times smaller sensor. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, do you want to trade?
No, of course not. And this has an even smaller one. This sensor in here is half the size of what's in here.
Why would someone want a camera with a smaller sensor? Or do you not really want one? Is it just a price point thing?
This is more expensive than this is more expensive than this. Doesn't mean any of them are better, and they all have different functions, and you really got to decide what it is that you want from each camera. This is a full frame sensor, which means it's better in low light. It has lots of different aesthetic qualities to it. This is a smaller sensor, which means it's not as good in low light, but it also means that when you stick a lens on there, that lens is going to be equivalently longer. It has lots of other features that this one doesn't, and it's cheaper, and that is going to be a big thing.
Well, I feel good with my investment then.
No, there's a lot you need to know. We're going to talk about the settings of the camera. I mean, basically, each different episode is going to be broken down. It's going to be different parts of what you need to know to have the confidence to go out and shoot something. Are you ready? If you look inside the camera, this has a mirror.
Oh, it does. Hold on.
Which means,
Right.
yes.
Yeah, it does.
This is why it is actually an SLR. It's a DSLR. This is technically not an SLR because it does not have a mirror in it. If you open this up, you can actually see the sensor straight off.
Is it safe to be doing this right now?
Not at all. No, I've just broken the camera by doing that.
Oh no.
You've got to be careful when taking off lenses on this because the sensor is totally exposed. When you take off a lens on that, you're fine. The cool thing about something like this is because it doesn't have a mirror, you can actually use this as a viewfinder for video as well as stills. You can actually look in here, which makes it a huge plus for me. And also, this has an articulating screen, so you can shoot at any angle. If you're after a definitive answer, which camera to buy, I can't give you that answer. There is no perfect camera. And the thing is, there will never be a perfect camera, because what's going to happen is they'll improve one camera and then something else will come out and they go, God, I wish that camera had that feature. So people were never satisfied. Just look at the pros and cons of each one and decide what's important to you. But the key thing is always going to be what you can afford. Or you could ask Andrea, because she's going to be an expert by the end of
By
this.
the end of this, ask me.
I'll say hello, I'll see you smile, I'll hold you in my arms again.